Jamie, we're so happy to have Cunard back in Canada. Welcome back. And just for the viewers, I want to say that Jamie and Cunard and I have a very intimate and special relationship because we had the pleasure of sailing on a crossing together. And there is nothing that brings you closer together than a crossing, especially on board a ship like Cunard. And it was probably one of my very favorite sailings in the world. So Jamie, welcome back and welcome back to Canada. We're so glad that Vancouver has been opened up, which opens up Alaska and a lot of other opportunities for you.
Thanks, Nina. We're glad to be back in Canada. We're continuing to grow our business in the Canada marketplace. In North America, over the next couple of years, we're going to grow 40%. Not to get so much into the numbers, but I get so excited because I've been waiting for Canada to come back, and here we are. And I hope also to be dancing on a transatlantic crossing with you once again in the future.
I look forward to that. Now, Canadians are particularly attracted to the Cunard brand. I think we've talked about this many times, the history, of course, in terms of coming from Europe to Canada on board Cunard ships. And so the whole crossing is very attractive, but also just, the fact that we have so many boomers and they're inheriting a lot of money, revenge travel, luxury travel. Talk to us about the trends that you're seeing in the market.
Yeah, so it's been exciting. What we're seeing is one, that people want to do those bucket list items or those dream vacations now. I'm sure you're all hearing about it from your clients and dreaming yourselves. And so the transatlantic crossing is one of those destinations that is on that list and is moving up the list. But above and beyond that, we travel all around the world, including world voyages, Canada, New England, Australia, almost everywhere. And we're seeing that people are booking those longer voyages, those 12 to 40 night voyages. Our full world voyages are selling more inventory than ever. And they're booking up. They're booking into the suites and the mini suites. They want those luxurious experiences that they thought might be once in a lifetime, but now may be their new standard. So they're utilizing those opportunities.
So it's not just a myth. It is true. You are seeing revenge travel materialize in the bookings.
Yeah, we're seeing the revenge travel. Our grill suites, which are our top suites, are selling out well in advance of previous booking curves. So it's amazing to see the demand there. We're also seeing multi-generation travel because those boomers have so much money saved up in their pocket. They're taking other family members, they're taking their kids and their kids' kids, which is exciting to see.
Wow. Now, I want to ask you, travel advisors, how do they generally sell Cunard? Like, what is the approach? It's a very, very special product. It is a magical product, I would have to say, from my own experience on board. And it just has that cachet of old world charm, almost, a princess experience of being on board. So is it the advisor that sells Cunard, or is it the consumer that comes to the advisor? Is it a push or pull? And when it is the advisor that is suggesting the product, how do they position it?
Yeah, so it's both push and pull. It's funny, we do see a lot of clients come in looking for that transatlantic crossing experience. However, it's our advisors that are moving other destinations as well as booking crossing groups and experiences. And so there's a bit of both of those things happening. But when you talk about the magic of Cunard, that is really something that's there, and it's hard to put into words or to show in a video. It's something that if an advisor has experienced the brand, they can sell it with enthusiasm and with the understanding of what the brand really is. And that's really a big part of the experience. So we want to get more advisors on board to experience the brand, to be able to then bring that brand to guests. But to answer your question, is who is selling it or how is it selling? It's really a psychographic brand rather than a demographic brand. So even though we could talk about demographics, and I'm happy to share them, I think the psychographics are what advisors should really be looking for when they're looking for the right guest for Cunard.
Okay, I'm fascinated. Talk to me about the psychographics.
Yeah, so it's goes back to what you were just saying, that magic that's on board. I think, we experienced it together on Queen Mary 2, and it was that there's this camaraderie that happens very
Yeah.
organically on board. It's like we've set the stage for magical experiences to happen, and then once we're there, it just falls into place. And it doesn't matter if you're an extrovert or an introvert, everyone is welcome. Everyone is having an experience of a lifetime, of a magical moment. And so when I talk about the psychographics, some of those psychographics are people who are interested in finding those magical moments. So it might be that they are celebrating an anniversary or a birthday or a retirement, a special occasion in their life. We get a lot of educators on board who want to experience Cunard, whether it's a Mediterranean voyage or a transatlantic crossing, and be able to dress up and live in the moment.
Yeah.
But also some of the psychographics that we've seen include ex-military or current military that want to come on
Really?
board. Yeah, we have a fantastic military program. So there's an onboard credit offer that combines with almost all of our other offers for our military guests. But we also see an interest from the military audience because of the history of the brand, the engineering marvel of Queen Mary 2 in particular. And I think the nautical feel and essence of the brand on board, I think it's a big part of what drives military guests to join us.
You have a brand new queen coming out, and I really want to hear about her.
We do. So we have Queen Anne coming out. She is on sale this month. Or I would say, Nina, she is on sale now, depending on when this airs. So Queen Anne is on sale, and she will be having her maiden voyages in 2024. So first quarter of 2024. And we're so excited to bring her on board. She's 103,000 tons. She'll have 3,000 guests. And we have shared some of her details on our social media pages and on our website. And she's beautiful. I can't wait to share her with you more. I think if you take a look at those sites, you'll see that she's modern, she's elegant, but she has all the grandeur you would expect of a Cunard ship, as well as the Cunard signature experiences and venues like the Queen's Room and the restaurants and the library and such. So we're excited to share her with you.
Before I let you go, give us a 101 on a Cunard ship for perhaps a novice advisor who's watching us and wants to understand how to sell it, what the pinnacle grills mean, etc.
Yeah, so a quick one-on-one would be, we have all different categories on board the ship. So we can appeal to a variety of audiences. Again, when I was talking about psychographics, not just military though, a wide variety of people who want a special exclusive experience unlike any other, a magical experience. And so we offer categories from inside all the way to our Princess Grill suites and our Queen's Grill suites. So our Princess Grill suites would be similar to a mini suite on other luxury lines, and our Queen's Grill suites would be similar to a suite on other luxury lines. The difference is our Queen's Grill suites are up to 2,200 square feet, include butler service, and both our Princess Grill suites and Queen's Grill suites also have special access to special grill venues. So we have a lounge and concierge service, as well as private deck space, but it's all done in a way that is intimate and seamless. So it is not separating these people from the ship, these guests from the ship. It's more about having a lounge level experience if you were to at a hotel. Also, some one-on-one on Cunard is Queen Mary 2, Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria are our current fleet, with Queen Anne coming soon in 2024. Queen Mary 2 is a purpose-built ocean liner. So she is actually the only true ocean liner in the world with a reinforced hull and the ability to just slice through the Atlantic. And so there's no other way to do the transatlantic crossing. And if you decide to do it, have your clients do a different destination, she is such a beautiful ship to experience that with. And just a fun fact, I think that I always love to share is not everyone knows that we offer the only kennels at sea
Yes,
on
the
board Queen Mary.
dogs.
I'm wearing my little doggy shirt. Um, but our kennels really, they sell out a year in advance. So they are in high demand. We offer them on our transatlantic crossings between England and New York. And the magic of the kennels is you basically have your dog or cat meet the quarantine requirement while they're on board, so they don't have to quarantine once they get to the other side of the pond. And you can go visit them in the kennels on board as well. We have a kennel master who takes care of them, and there's a pet parent lounge, and it's a fabulous place to visit with your family member, your pet, and also to get them across the pond.
It's hilarious. I just love it. It's like they each have their own little butler.
Exactly.
Adorable.
Exactly. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Cunard, yeah, there's so many unique things about Cunard. One thing I wanted to call out also on Psychographics, if I may, and I know I've danced a little bit around, but is that we get a lot of dance groups on board. And the magic of Cunard is we have the largest dance floors at sea. Queen Mary 2 has the largest dance floor at sea, and her dance floor is sprung. So it's actually created for dancers. So dance groups love to come on board and dance the night away in our Queen's Room, which are these elegant, beautiful venues with live music every night. And so to take advantage of that dance floor is a big deal for dance groups with Cunard. Do you know we have dance hosts on board as well?
Yes, that's right. So if you're single, you can still dance.
Yeah, if you're single or your partner is not a dancer, you can dance with someone who knows how to professionally dance. We have gentlemen and female dance hosts on board to show you some steps.
It's so wonderful. It's just, it's like an Agatha Christie movie, but without the murder.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. It is. And that's another thing too. There is that elegance, and you can dress up for our theme nights. We have these gala event nights like Masquerade Ball or our black and white gala event. And it's really fun to participate, but it's up to you whether you want to participate or your guest wants to participate. You can dress to the nines and be the princess or the king of the evening or not. I know sometimes I'll just wear a black suit and pearls and watch the show in front of me, and it's wonderful. We also have casual venues on board as well. So if you don't want to dress up at all, you can go to a pub. We've got a traditional British pub on board all three of our ships. Go play darts, watch sports, have a pint, sing karaoke. No, I like that. Or, enjoy the buffet or room service or the pools. There's so much to do on board. So you make it your own experience. And I think that's the biggest thing. I want to get as many advisors, as many of you on board to experience Cunard, because I think once you experience, there's a deep understanding that you really can tailor, or your guests can tailor their experience to whatever their dream is.
How do they do that, Jamie? If they want to experience Cunard, how do they do that? They reach out to their sales or their BDM?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Nina. So we actually have Cunard Academy, which is on onesourcecruises.com. So we have a training program. It's about 15 hours of training. And once you've completed it, you just need to make one deposited booking and you will earn a Academy Commodore voyage. And so that voyage is free. So we come out with a list of voyages regularly.
I just have to do the training?
Just have to do the training and put a deposit on one booking, and you get a free cruise with Cunard to experience it for yourself, because we know once you experience it, you'll want to sell it. You'll know the truth and how exciting and
Yeah, taste it once and you'll be hooked, especially for the tea. So I know I keep keeping you on, but you have to mention the tea. So all the servers will open the doors together and walk in with their white gloves for afternoon tea. I mean, there's nothing more magical than that. It was just amazing.
Thanks, Nina. No, how could I miss afternoon tea? Afternoon tea is daily, and just as you said, it's an event. There's always live music, maybe a harpist or a violinist, and then white glove service, and there's this verve and this vibe in the room that just makes the space come alive. So we have afternoon tea every day in the Queen's Room with finger sandwiches and scones, and just it's an event for sure.
It's
You
just,
can add champagne too.
yes, which I will confess I did a couple of times. So the bubbles added to the bubbly atmosphere.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Jamie, this,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
No, no.
I was just gonna add one that I was just excited to be here, but to that we go everywhere. So I want to just call out our destination. So in 2023, we're going to be in Alaska and Canada, New England. We have those voyages on sale now. In 2023, also our world voyages are nearly full. So that definitely check
Wow.
those out as well.
Fantastic. Oh, I feel like I just relived it all. That was wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, come back on, Nina. We're ready for you.
I'd love to. I just, yeah, it's a great experience. It makes you feel young again, alive again, and after COVID, God, we all need that. Jamie, so nice to connect with you again. Thank you. And you must come up to Toronto so that we can actually sit on the couch together rather than through Zoom. I'd look forward to that.
That will be wonderful. I look forward to it as well.